Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah, and this is Pearls of Wisdom and Food with the carnivore lifestyle, and where we just eat meat, talk about it, talk about our feelings, talk about our relationship with food, talk about our journey and our transitioning, maybe from keto to carnivore. Maybe you're already at carnivore. Maybe you're at keto and just staying there and feeling just fine. Thank you very much. Well, you're welcome here too. Everybody's welcome. I'd probably still be eating vegetables if they didn't turn against me, but then I wouldn't have become a carnivore. So I'm kind of glad for the reasons that things changed, because this has given me an energy and a way of life, and my whole just body has responded to being a carnivore. Today it's working. If it stopped working, I'd probably change it again. And so this is one of my recent tweaks, is going from having my coffee, my fatty coffee in the morning, the first cup, I've gone to black. Who knew? So it's a wonderful feeling. I don't mind doing it. I was very surprised that it ended up that way. And it's a stick and stay kind of thing. I do like it later. I do look forward to it when I have it in a few hours with my 10 grams of, what am I having? I'm having Organic Valley ghee and 45 grams of keto unsweetened. And then and salt, pink Himalayan salt. And I put that in my Ninja bullet and blend it all up and enjoy the froth. And yep, it's just a patty. It's just a patty. I love my patty. It's patty for one. So speaking of party, which begins with the letter P, my sponsors are back. So now I can have sponsored letters. They took a little month off or so. Maybe they were down in the Caribbean. I don't know. But today is brought to you by the letter P. Pearl. Anyway, Pearl is my last name, so hence the name Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Why not? Oh, it's just like, it was just a given, wasn't it? And so my middle initial is P for Parker. That was my father's first name, Old English name. And but my sponsor has given me permission to use the letter P. So we're going to talk about things that begin with P today. Just some fun with it. And I'm sure some of you will come up with some P's that I haven't thought of. Mind your P's and Q's. Remember, eat your P's? Oh boy. I admit, there was nothing like mashed potatoes, a hamburger patty, and canned peas when I was a kid. That was like my go-to excitement. Get a life, Sarah. But here I am with my messy burger on Fridays now, so things really haven't changed much. It's just those other things. The P and the P, the potatoes and the peas are now gone. So first and foremost is that my carnivore lifestyle, I am not a purist. There are things that I probably do, say, or sometimes eat that would have those at the top of that peak going, oh my God, it's horrific, at the peak. Ooh. Horrific, horrific. I can't believe that she goes and she doesn't buy grain-fed. I mean, grass-fed, grass-finished. Oh my God, how can she live? Don't worry. It is what it is. I made it to 69 eating all that standard American garbage. I figure, going to the butcher and having an unbelievable ribeye is incredible. Now, here's something that I learned about myself. I get a stomach response to the T-bones. Now, I don't know if it's coincidental, but the last 2 times I've had T-bones, I've had bathroom experiences. I don't know where that came from, but I don't have them with other meats or the ribeyes or the pizza, another P word, my pizza. And so anyway, I am not a purist. I do my life, I'm not beating myself up if, because I have the coffee, because I put fat in 2 of my cups of coffee. And fat is spelled P-H-A-T, just in case you were wondering. And so life is what it is. I'm not wrapped around the axle with all of it. I do my life. I do what feels good. And, do I eat organ meats? Not at this time. Would I? Sure. I just never have that. You got to go have one. And if I found a butcher slash store, even Whole Foods, that had some more organic or grass fed organ meats from nice animals, I might be more tempted. But as it stands now, I'm not doing that. So that's one of the reasons I'm not a purist. See all my P words? Pedicure. I need one. Oh, that's not very keto or carnivore, is it? How is everybody else doing in March? Do you keep them up in the winter? Anyway, pleased. I'm so pleased with how this food plan of animal products makes me feel. I don't have to, most days includes a ribeye or at least the ground top sirloin that I get from the butcher. And it just works out that way. I have eggs maybe once a week. I know there's one egg in my pizza in the crust. And for the most part, I just do my day, love what I'm eating, and look forward to that first bite of the ribeye. When Greg, he smokes them and cooks them, just like braises them in the big green egg on Sunday, so they get the smoked taste. I'm feeling smoked. And then I take bacon grease if I have it. Other times it's butter or even coconut oil in the pan just to have it not totally stick. And I heat back up the almost raw ribeyes to have for our meal. I love my cast iron pan, and then I heat our little Fiesta plates too. So when I have my ribeye, it's on a heated plate, coming from the cast iron pan with the smoked flavor from the big green egg. Doesn't get better than that. It just doesn't. Who says we get bored with our foods, right? So I'm very, very pleased with how I do it. I'm pleased with my mineral water, my salts, the 3 types of salts I have, and it works. Here's a word I put in, perplexing. It's totally perplexing. And, sometimes with life, I guess the biggest piece of wisdom that I can pass on is the why ask why. Because it just is, right? So I don't get wrapped around the axle when something appears perplexing at my age, because I know that the information I'm going to get to maybe undo it, do it, figure it out, quantify it, get peace with it, will come just when it's supposed to. So if I'm perplexed with why carnivore works and nothing else worked up until now, I guess I'll know soon. All I know is that it is working and I do like it and I'm going to continue. So the perplexing parts will find their space. Either, I remember when I was younger and everything was drama or trauma and all of that. And it's like on a Monday. And by Wednesday, it was like, what was I so upset about on Monday? Well, what was it again? And so that's how I find life ends up being. And so all of the energy wasted on perplexing dilemmas, I don't have to do today because the answer will come. That's the beauty of getting older, is that you don't have to just wreck a day in a mood trying to figure it out, being angry or in that trauma of things and calling people and, going online and looking up personality disorders to see what's wrong with that person. Ooh, personality disorders, another P. Go and live your life and enjoy it. Go have another bite of steak. It'll all get figured out just exactly when it's supposed to. At least that's how I find. So, just if you need some wisdom on that, that's my wisdom. Promising. Every person that came into perhaps keto, got the promise of maybe a new beginning, a new metabolic beginning for their bodies, a place where you know it's going to give you a promise of change and feeling better than you've ever felt. In fact, most of us that are older will say, you know, I felt better than I ever imagined I could feel again. I have the energy of a 30-year-old. I have the stamina. I'm sleeping. I'm going. I'm all of these things that we never ever thought we'd have again. We just thought that they were like memories from the past, you know, that we would say, yeah, I remember when I could sleep, you know, 6 solid hours. Yeah, I remember when, you know, it just all happens again and in a better way, a more appreciative way, at least for me. Um, Permanent. Well, nothing is permanent, especially if you've made it this far in life. You know that permanent, it's wistful in thinking, but does it really happen? So that's why each day that we can have an ordinary, nice carnivore day with our OMAD, our 2MAD, or even our 3MAD, that it's just nice. If it might not be permanent, you know, tomorrow we might not have the same luxury of an ordinary day, but today we can have that permanent day roll out for us and we can enjoy every minute, every bite, you know, the simple, simple parts of it as we see everything going on around us. Isn't it nice to know that you could wake up from great slumber because you're doing the carnivore food plan and it's working, and you can enjoy your day, you can have your coffee, you can have your tea, you can have your water, and it just all turns into just a nice, calm day. And you feel this powerful feeling that you can tackle whatever might come down the path for you, right? And if it doesn't, it's an ordinary day and you can celebrate it. It's kind of nice. I like it. Um, per, Pursuing. Pursuing goes along with me with researching. I like to pursue answers to health things that come up. When more is asked of us, if bleh, bleh. Oh, I'm pursuing how to say a whole sentence without mumble jumbles. You know, pursuing answers online. Say you wake up and you've got a new health thing going on. Not a big deal, but something that like it wasn't there before. Maybe it's part of the aging process. Maybe it's just something that's happening and or your loved one has something like that and you do a little research. So you pursue answers that could get you, you know, just a peace of mind on something. And so I put those things hand in hand. We have so much information right here on our computer. And thank God for that with the carnivore way of eating and the keto way of eating. I don't know where I'd be if I didn't have the wide world of all of this community to go to and to hear from. So, pronounced. Well, some of these non-scale victories that we get are pretty pronounced. And who knew, you know, turning carnivore. And really, when I hear people, you know, kind of veterans being interviewed, those that have like 5+ years, to me, they're veterans of the carnivore lifestyle. When I hear them being interviewed, I hear their pronouncements about like how they never thought it could ever be this good, and at year 1 it was this way, and at year 2 even more, and at year 3, and so on and so forth, with just absolutely remarkable feelings about how they are doing. So their pronouncements, that keeps my promise going. I realize that yes, this works for me, as does when somebody that's, you know, well into their 70s leaves a comment on my page and you know, says how great this makes them feel. And I could just picture all of us little Grampies and Grammys, you know, so unlike our Grampies and Grammys at our age, sitting there ordering a slab of prime rib at a restaurant and having all the kids and grandkids and brothers and sisters just staring at this person going, you're just going to have that? As they're like shoving in the rolls with the 40-60 spread that's not even all butter. Kind of funny. Um, Private. Well, as do a lot of us, how I eat in the real world, the public world is very private. It's like I don't even go plant-based. I don't even go there. It seems every professional that I ever land into is a plant-based person. That's what they eat, and it works for them. So, what can I say? I do sometimes in the back of my head say, well, they're 40, so it's still working for them. Just wait, they might get here. But, I just in one ear and out the other. Like their favorite color is red, my favorite color is, something else. Who cares? It's a private thing. And so I will usually, when confronted with somebody that's plant-based or in a place where there could be some confrontation or aghast that I eat just animal products, I'll just quickly come up with a question and throw it back at them. So, what is your typical day of eating? That sort of thing. And I don't want the spotlight on me. My favorite saying is, well, enough about me. Tell me what you think about me. Love that. Personal. Yeah, it's personal. My carnivore way of eating is personal, just like yours is. And of course, I'm open to tell you what I'm having here online, which is an animal product, most likely, with some animal fat in my coffee. And, what else do you need to know? Yes, I have a little dairy. Yes, I have, eggs maybe once a week. But outside of that, it's animal products all the way, baby. And so, oh, wow, that's it. That's all of them that I had on the list. And so that's how I do my particular day. And I love it. Tell me what P words you come up with that relate to your life. And I'm gonna finish my cuppa and I'm gonna get on with my day. I'm gonna go down to my rebounder, don't you know? I'm gonna put on my sneakers and I'm gonna bounce around a while because I'm finding that, ooh, it's a fun thing and it works. I love my rebounder. Any of you use one? Until the next time, this has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with the Carnivore way of eating. No matter what club members, pickles, turtles, snowflakes, and of course, Goldilocks, my favorite. I'll talk to you the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.